Now, you can't accuse the Japanese auto industry of being conservative when it comes to design. Let me introduce you to Japan's Car of the Year for 1994. If anything, the award was an acknowledgement of a design that dared to be different. A product of Mitsubishi's design team, the FTO Coupe sits on the same chassis as the Lancer and Mirage models of the mid-90s and is front-wheel drive. That, combined with its edgy styling, has earned the FTO a reputation among some sports car purists as being a bit of a pretender. Granted, it's no Skyline GTR, but all style and no substance? Well, that's a little unfair, especially when you consider what's hiding under the bonnet. Now, the FTO was available with three engines, a 1.8 litre four-cylinder, a 2 litre V6 and this top-of-the-range 2 litre V6 equipped with Mitsubishi's variable valve timing technology. The manufacturer labelled their system MyVec. It's one of the smallest 6-cylinder power plants in the business, but it's a wee ripper. Good for 150 kilowatts, you'll find maximum torque at 6,000 RPM. And the great thing is the FTO lets the revs climb to around 8,000 before you have to grab another gear. So you do get the most out of the MyVec enhancement. And being a 6-cylinder, you don't have to wring its neck to get a smile on your dial. The FTO is also quite a compact car, weighing in at under 1,200 kilos. So this little rocket can hit top speeds of close to 230 k's an hour. So it sounds like a typical 6-cylinder Japanese sports car, but with smaller dimensions than most. There's not much in the way of front and rear overhang. It's quite a responsive and nimble piece of work on the turn. Now, while the 5-speed manual would be the ideal way to enjoy the V6, our 1995 FTO GPX has scored the automatic, but it's one that still gives you the option to choose when to shift. Well, it took a while to see Tiptronic automatics here in Australia, but back in '94, Mitsubishi had already followed Porsche's lead and adapted the technology to what was already a very smart gearbox. Now, according to Mitsubishi's engineers, their INVEX system can learn your driving habits and adapt the gear changes accordingly. Look, I've driven a few Tiptronic style automatics over the years, and this is the way they should be. The gear shift actually happens when you change up, no delays. As usual with Japanese sports cars, plenty of room for aftermarket cosmetic enhancements, but the FTO was a smart looking package straight out of the factory with its spoiler, skirts and 16-inch alloys. Inside, comfortable seating for two up front and the body-hugging racing style seats, but the back seats are really just there for show. Loved the Momo steering wheel and that sloping bonnet for great frontal vision, but wasn't a fan of the B-pillar. Definitely needed to look twice when changing lanes to the right. To some, it may be unfashionable to say so, but the FTO is a bit of all right, especially in GPX trim. It's a body shell that's so refreshingly different from its counterparts, but don't make the mistake of dismissing the FTO as being all about looks. Mitsubishi's highly regarded MyVec technology makes this an underrated sleeper with plenty of surprises. The Japanese sports car specialists at autowholesale.com.au say an FTO GPX like this one will set you back around 17 grand.